What can you actually do to build a stronger organization? Have you ever heard of the telephone game where one person has to tell the person next to them a phrase and then that person has to say it to the next person and the next person and the next person? But what happens by the time you get to person number 5, it's a completely different phrase from when it first started out. That's the telephone game. Things kind of devolve over time or work down the grapevine. This is how, rumors can get started, and this can actually harm morale of the team. The human brain loves to save energy, and also we're very susceptible to groupthink. So if all our peers, especially the ones we associate with the most, are basically relaying negative information that may only be a half-truth, your perspective on what's actually happening is going to be very warped. You may be only focused on the negative and not seeing the positive, or you may just have a dysfunctional view on what's actually going on. This can cause a lot of problems. You want to minimize the amount of telephone game that's going on. In other words, you could say, get people on the same page. Basically,